Now let's complete an emulation using sketch operations. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that I'm in the correct unit system. So I do want to be in inches, so I'm going to go under Tools, Options, Parameters and Measures, and then Units to select inches from the drop-down list. Then I'm going to start my sketch with a center rectangle, aligning the center point of the rectangle at the origin to get those two locators, the horizontal and vertical locators, locked in. I'm going to do a rough sketch of the size and then set the constraints for the horizontal and vertical distance. So it looks like I overshot the size a little bit. That's because the center rectangle is measuring the X and Y directions from the center. So you've got in both directions. So make it a little bit smaller than my original sketch when it's resized. So I'm going to select the entire thing, and this way when I apply the fillets, it'll apply to all four corners and it'll create equal constraints between all of them. So then when I make one edit, it will edit all four at the same time. From there, I'm going to add the hole. So in this case, the holes are going to be concentric to the arcs. So I'm going to define one of the holes with the diameter and then mirror that hole to the other side. Then I'm going to select both holes and mirror it across the horizontal axis to make the third and fourth one. Next, I'm going to add the large center hole and define it. And then place a elongated hole that's going to cross the center hole and land at the starting points that are in the same vertical lines as the holes are on the left and right side. So for these, I'll have to add the horizontal and vertical locators. So the first one, once I set my size, I'll have to go in and I'm going to set the center point to be coincident to the horizontal axis. And then the center points of each of those arcs to the outer boundary for the horizontal distance locators. The next thing I need to do is use my relimitation tool. So I'm going to use the quick trim and I'm going to double click to activate and hold it active and then go through and select all of those overlapping lines at the intersections between the circle and the elongated slot to make sure that that is one open loop. And that completes the sketch of our front view of our plate.